We are the people who throughout this pandemic are redefining history with our compassion, our care, our connection to those in our community. We are the people living in lockdown who are staying away from our families and friends, as this distance is our resilience to staying safe, staying alert, and saving lives. These acts are the testimony to our northern grit as we re-establish our grassroots to our community. Once stunted, neglected, malnourished by governments for far too long, now grounded by our resistance, restraint, and collective responsibility. This time, we are the people, the ordinary people, from up here, from all religions, all ethnicities, all genders. For we are the people united by the strength of our kindred spirit, calling for our people to help the people. There is no warrant for disharmony. Our differences are not the meaning of this social distancing divide, being healed by the kindness from those in our community, acting now. The simple acts of human decency, the smiles from behind the masks are integral to surviving the changes in motions to our society. We are the people, using the power of our people to blossom under the strength of our humanity, as our community unites, delivering basic essentials to those in need, providing food for our elderly and those self-shielding, whose access to normality is prevented, organising relief stations for our key workers, rallying to make PPE and scrubs for our hospitals, befriending those isolated in our community. Yet this time, we are the people who have learnt from the history of our past, who are now homeschooling our children with the importance in re-establishing their sense of belonging within our community. For we are the people who once relied on social benefits, but this time we have realised our worth as the worker bees, the essential workers who will always provide for our colony, are now being heard. For this time we are signing on to furloughed schemes. While society remains silent, we continue to collect, to donate, to distribute. We cannot become dormant, for it is in the hardship of this time that we will thrive. This time, we are the people who are determined to compete with the darkness, to always seek the light. If we go back to our source, to the roots, we can find the essence of our life. But sometimes these roots may become affected by disease and viruses of life, and are left to disentwine from the rooted support system of our community. This time, they are the ones having to become dependent, cared for by our wider community. As we are left praying for our loved ones, our sick and our dying, as we watch over iPad screens, the ventilator draws its inhumane breath, we continue, clutching the handmade heart, a connection to a loved one, as their own rhythm echoes now in silence, not in life. A stark reminder of the fragility of life. We are the people left alone in grief, in sorrow, in anger. But the connection to our rooted system still pulsates with life, reminding us to reunite in solidarity, in strength, in love. For we are the people whose appreciation for the power of our community goes beyond the rainbows in the windows, goes beyond our applause for the understaffed, underpaid, unsung heroes of our NHS. We are the people who, in the face of this adversity, will redefine our history. And whilst the effects of our acts still remain unknown, we are the people whose grassroots, once torn apart by the chaos of crisis, will reform under the untouchable light of our hope.